Did you know that you can make ChatGPT do things that make your life more productive in a day-to-day basis? Now, all the things I'm going to show you vary from, daily activities, chores, scheduling. The ChatGPT can actually help you save a lot of time and stress. So without further ado, let's just jump right into our prompts. Okay, so the first idea that I have in mind is scheduling your daily activities. Now, obviously you can manually schedule out your day, or you could ask AI to make your scheduling a little bit more easier and stress-free. So here it is. I'm being very, very thorough in terms of, planning an hourly schedule. And here are my criterias. I want to sleep for 7 hours. I have a work meeting at 9 a.m. I want to go to the gym before lunch, which is all, this is like a typical day for me anyways. Let's see how ChatGPT here plans out my day, right? Boom, there you go. Let's see what ChatGPT has generated for us, right? So it says right here, 6 a.m., wake up, get ready for the day, which, I said I do want to sleep for 7 hours, but assuming I sleep at 11 p.m., it's technically 7 hours, right? 4 p.m., continue working on tasks. Okay, so it's like spacing out your day-to-day like activity, right? 7, meet up with friends, hang out. 11, return home and get ready for bed. And 12 a.m. is sleep. So you can see here that ChatGPT actually does a pretty good job in terms of planning your day. Again, I wasn't super specific on the timing and everything, but it still nailed down a lot of the key like hours and times, and it's actually pretty good in terms of scheduling your days. Productivity hack number 2 is using ChatGPT for recipes and cooking. Let's just say, for example, you're short on time and you have some ingredients in your fridge and you don't really know what to cook, right? You could actually ask ChatGPT to come up with a recipe with the stuff you have on your fridge. So that way you don't have to leave the house to grocery shop and whatever. Give me a recipe with the following ingredients. I'm just gonna start giving it some random ingredients. This is not what I have, obviously, but say you have butter. This is just like, again, like I said, this is like typical ingredients, right? Let's just see what it comes up with. There you go. Here's a recipe for a delicious breakfast frittata using the ingredients you listed. Literally has your recipe, your ingredients, and it also has the instructions. Let's just say we're not satisfied with this response, right? Let's just say we want another one. You could say, give me another recipe with the same ingredients I mentioned above. There you go, see? And it has literally the exact same stuff, exact same ingredients, but this one, as you can see, doesn't use any eggs. This one uses eggs and a lot more, actually, it looks like. But this one right here uses different ingredients and different instructions. And, it comes out to be delicious lemon garlic chicken with roasted onions and garlic. Productivity boost number 3 in terms of using ChatGPT is going to be on writing emails. Now, I know on a day-to-day work basis, you have to write a lot of emails, you have to read a lot of emails, and what better way is there to save time than using ChatGPT to write your emails? Now, obviously, you should always read over your emails to make sure that they make sense, and that's exactly what you're trying to say. But in terms of plagiarism or whatever, right? I mean, you're writing an email, like no one's really going to care if you use AI or not, as long as it gets the job done. I wanted to come up with an email to my boss, for example, saying that I won't be attending tomorrow's meeting because I have to take care of my mother. Write me an email to my boss saying that I won't be able to attend work tomorrow. Let's just see what kind of email it generates and see if it actually makes sense. This is actually pretty darn good in terms of writing an email, and it sounds very, very formal, and I could literally just copy paste this into my email and send it. Now, let's just say for fun, I want to write an email on why I should take time off tomorrow to take a break and go to Disneyland because I'm exhausted from all the work that I'm doing. And I will be taking paid time off. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with us. ChatGPT does not allow you to write your boss an email on why you should be going to Disneyland tomorrow. It says right here, I can't provide you an email that goes against professional etiquette or suggest inappropriate behavior such as taking a day off for leisure activities. If you do have a valid reason, I guess ChatGPT will write you that email. Number 4, another useful thing you could use ChatGPT for is also summarizing long news articles. So here I have the example of this news article about an asteroid hitting Earth and how it's, making a nice view in Europe or whatever. So I want to type in summarize this news article for me in a couple of sentences. All right, boom, there you go. So I have the whole news article here, which I'm too lazy to read, right? You want to just copy, paste it here, boom. It literally just gets the whole news. And this could really save you a lot of time if you're always on the go, or, there's a bunch of news articles that you're always interested in reading, but you don't have the time for. You can literally just copy it, paste it into ChatGPT. It'll spit out like 2 or 3 sentences that you could easily read, and then go on again about your day, or go on to the next news article that you're interested in. Number 5, another way you could use ChatGPT is also to help you budget your money and help you split up your expenses accordingly. Help me budget my current paycheck, for example. So I gave it this prompt right here. Help me budget my current paycheck. I make $3,000 a month. So let's just see what this is going to give me. So it's going to help me budget my expenses and budget my paycheck. So you can see here, ChatGPT is thinking, and boom, here's the budget breakdown. car payment $350, gym subscription, food $200. All right, boom. So look at what ChatGPT just generated for me. It literally gave me a breakdown of, you know, what I told it to do, how much I'm going to be spending on stuff. So here's a budget breakdown based on the information you provided. Rent $1,200, car payment $350, gym subscription $25, which is all accurate so far. Let's just say, for example, oh, I forgot to add something, right, to this budget breakdown. I could say, can you split my savings budget in half? Some of it goes to clothing and shopping. All right, so ChatGPT just came out with a new budget. Again, everything looks very, very similar, except now there's a new category, which is shopping and clothing. And it split up the, you know, saving for trip in half. And essentially, I still have remaining income of $250, which actually goes towards my savings account or, you know, whatever. I also love how conversational you could be to ChatGPT. If they get something wrong, you could be like, oh, hey, I just want to add on this part of the budget. It will literally readjust the previous suggestion it gave you and actually update it to its updated version based on your criteria. Now, number 6 on what you could use ChatGPT for as well is going to be gift suggestions. Now, I know a lot of people who have birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, whatever kind of occasion that's coming up, and what can I get this person? Well, look no further, because with ChatGPT, it can actually suggest you some gift ideas that you probably didn't even think of beforehand. Think of a gift idea for a male best friend who is into technology, cooking, cars, food, and I don't know, something random like basketball. All right, so here you go. ChatGPT just generated the gift ideas, and you can see here that a couple of the suggestions are actually pretty great. So you have smart home devices like a smart plug, cooking gadgets, car cleaning kits, specialty coffee, and it even goes as far as like, hey, get a personalized gift, like get a customized mug with his name and a basketball hoop or a technology themed design. Number 7 is going to be writing high quality product descriptions. Now, whether you're selling items on like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or whatever, you could definitely use ChatGPT to write down your product descriptions if you're ever lazy to, you know, write one up, right? So for example, you're writing a product description that's, you know, not really there already. It's kind of like a table that you've had for a while that you want to get rid of, or a drawer that you've had for a while that you want to get rid of. And then here you can actually write down this product description with ChatGPT. So I could say, give me a product description for an old TV drawer, I don't know, made with real oak wood, storage shelves, clean and no dents in the corners. Boom. So let's just say what ChatGPT comes up with here with the suggestions that we gave. Pretty straightforward, gets to the point. I could also try to extend it. Let's just say it's a little too short. I could also expand it to like, you know, to 6 sentences, for example. And again, like I said, I love how conversational ChatGPT is in terms of writing things down and coming up with, you know, different ideas. So you kind of just tell it what to do and it'll literally just do it for you. All right, so boom, there you go. The ChatGPT just generated this, you know, longer product description that it originally wrote earlier. Again, with the exact same descriptions, but now it's stretching out its description so it's more friendly in terms of like, you know, the word choices. And now last but not least, number 8, you could actually use ChatGPT to explain you all the hard concepts that you're not understanding. For example, whether it's like coding, whether it's math, physics, or whatever it is. So for example, you're taking a physics class and you're learning about, I don't know, centripetal acceleration, right? I could ask ChatGPT on what it is. So what is centripetal acceleration, right? And ChatGPT is going to explain it to you to its best, you know, ability. It's telling you centripetal acceleration is the acceleration experienced by an object moving in a circular path. So it's giving you the formula and it's giving you a really, really basic explanation, right? And you're still not understanding what it's telling you. You could say, can you give me a real world example of centripetal acceleration that applies to the real world? Explain it to me like I'm a beginner. Obviously, you tell that to ChatGPT. So there you go. So it gives you a nicer example and how, you know, centripetal acceleration works, right? You could see how this could definitely help you out in terms of explaining things in a very, very simple manner that you could easily understand it. So if you ever come up with a formula or a solution, a theory or something you're really, really unsure of, then you could definitely go to ChatGPT ask it for some help, and it will give you all this in-depth explanation. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the 8 prompts that ChatGPT could do to you in terms of boosting your productivity and maximizing your daily life. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like and hit the subscribe button down below, and I will catch you all in the next video.